now that we've practiced changing mixed numbers into improper fractions, we're going to go backwards. So now I have the fraction 16/5. So a quick reminder that the denominator, the bottom number, tells us how many parts each and every whole needs to be broken into. So I'm going to grab a fraction bar, and when it asks how many parts, I'm going to use that denominator, 5. All right, I'm going to make it just a little bit wider here. And then I'm going to say, well, do I have enough parts to get to this top number? I'm going to end up numbering all of the parts, and I want to know, am I going to have enough to get to 16? And the answer is really clearly no. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. So I'm going to then add another whatever it's called, another fraction bar. There it is. And do I have enough to get to 16 now? I still don't. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I have to get up to 16. So I'm going to add another fraction bar. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, getting closer. I'm going to add one more fraction bar. Copy that. There it is. And I'm going to write 16. And I can stop there. And then I'm going to color those in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I'm going to make the exact same picture on the right side, but this time I'm not going to cut those bars into fifths. I'm just going to leave them as wholes. So there is a whole bar here cut into 5. I'm going to move it over to the side. I'm going to leave it in one part. Then I'm going to grab another one. There's that second one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and drag it onto the other side. I still have another whole, plus it's the third one, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, leave that. But the last one, because it's not completely colored in, I do need to cut that or divide it into 5 equal parts. Okay, now I'm going to color. The top bar is completely colored in. So that matches the bar on the left. Let's grab a different color here. These two match. The next one now matches. The third bar now matches. And the fourth bar isn't completely colored in, but just that first one is. So now I can see that I have 1, 2, 3 holes, big 3. And then that bottom bar is 1 out of 5. There's that fraction right here. 1 out of 5. So I'm going to write it small behind the 3. So 16/5 is the same as 3 1/5. My favorite way of thinking about this problem is as a divide by problem. But maybe instead of divide by, we should think about this as a divided into. So this problem, 16 on top of 5, is the same as writing 16 divided by 5. And again, I don't really like the language divided by. I like instead saying divided into. So here is where the divided into 5 is. It's right here, divided into 5. Here's a group of 5. Here's a group of 5. And here's a group of 5. So the question I'm really asking is, how many groups of 5 are in 16? There are 3 whole groups of 5. 1, 2, 3. 3 whole groups, because this last group of 5 down below, oh, that was the wrong one. Let's try again. This last group of 5 is not a whole group, but only one of the 5 have been colored in. All right, so I can get 3 whole groups with the remainder of 1 left over. So there's 3 remainder 1, or I can say 3 whole groups plus 1/5 of the next group. So if you're good at divide bys or divided into or skip counting, this is a really great method. We're going to do one more quick example. 32/7. The first thing I'm going to do is look at the denominator. It's 7. So I need to make holes that are then cut into 7 parts. So here's 1. I'm going to copy, 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 copy. You know, I don't know how many I need, but I'm just going to grab a bunch and see. All right. My job is to get 32 of these colored in. So I know it's 32 because that's that numerator. Man, this toy keeps grabbing the wrong button because 32 is the numerator. So I'm going to color in 32 of these. I'm not going to write in the numbers. I'm going to tap. So you might see little dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. If you are good at skip counting by sevens, you can absolutely do that. 29, 30, 31, 32. Boom, I got there. I'm going to color in up to the end of those dots, which now means I don't need those last ones at all. So I'm going to get rid of them. Delete, delete. All right, so taking a look at this now, I can count the holes. I have let's try again. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. So this is the same as 4 holes plus, I have a slightly different color, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 out of 7 of those last parts. All right, so if you are good at your dividing by 7, you could rewrite this problem 32/7 as 32 divided into groups of 7. And you can see there are 4 groups of 7. Again, there they are. There are my 4 groups of 7. Now, one of my very, very, very favoriteest ways to solve this, boy, I have a lot of favorite ways, this problem as a make it mad. Remember that from the last video? I know that I have 4 holes. All right? The denominator has to be 7 because every single one of those bars is cut into 7. So I'm going to make it mad. The first thing I'm going to do is multiply. 7 times 4 is 28. So 7 times 4 is 28. But now I need to solve this problem. 28 plus blank equals 32. And I can use my fingers and count on. And that answer is 4. So that 4 goes here. And isn't that interesting? That's the same 4. Let me grab one more different color. Oh, let's just go black. 4, that 4 is right here as the 4 extra. So you can draw a picture and think about it, or you could say 32 divided by 7 is at least 4, because that gets me to 28, and I need to add 4 more.